Rise loves. So today I am just gonna talk about my new hyperfixations, which is just getting worse and worse. So you guys might be familiar with heated rivalry. I'm pretty convinced that none of you all like watch my videos. Even my subscribers, like I barely have 20 and they don't. My sister don't. My best friend don't. And they're like, you post? You didn't even notice. And I was like, okay, okay, fuck off. Anyways, yeah. So, and I also noticed I have been posting videos from different backgrounds. Perks of having 7 bedrooms in a house. It's not my house. It's not. Oh my god, this is so bad. So yeah, so I chose my mother's room today, and yeah, the hyperfixations. So it's been a month now since Heated Rivalry ended, and I've completed the books like ages ago. I'm still stuck on it, and I think I would be for a few more days until my life gets busy. I get a job. I would still like post about them and everything, but things have calmed down a little. But then, in the starting week of January, I decided what?
Bruh.
I decided to watch Scum. I think that's what it's pronounced. Many people pronounce it scam and when it's scum, and I like scum. Like to say the word. I watched the note. Actually, I was supposed to watch, and I knew there were like few versions of scum, but Scam France was going like it was showing on a feed a lot. So I was like Scam France episode 1, and I was and I'm also learning French. Like right now, I'm also learning French. So by the time I reached on third episode, I was like, this is not French. Now I've been watching Norway Scam, the original. But it was good. Of course, I completed it. Like I started it in noon, and then I completed it by night. And the next day, I started Scam France. Only season 3. Only season 3, not the whole. I would watch it someday, but not right now. So after that, Scam, the next day itself, I decided to watch Scam France, and then I completed it by noon. And then by evening, I started with the folk, Belgium, Scam version. Scam Belgium version. Yes. So, and God, it was like I knew what's gonna happen and what, but it was really like, it was really realistic. What the fuck is more realistic with the homophobia and violence? God, I was so scared. I was so scared. Like this happens actually in real life. Yes. Then I was also. Then I was gonna watch some other version. I don't remember. But then I don't know what I started watching. But yes. So Scam has been my hyperfixation. And then I completed the Song of Achilles on Sunday. My first read of 2026. My first book. And I don't know why I chose that, but boy, I cried so much. Like when I say I cried, like for the rest of the last 50 pages for 3 hours. So that's one of my hyperfixation too. But like I'm so in love with that book. The story. I don't know, people have some controversial opinions on that too, so and they are pretty convincing ones. But I would not. Like I would just I can see I'm blind. God, I hate this. So I think I might get a tattoo. Yes, I might. The next one is I've been also sketching a lot since last few days, 2 to 3 days, I've been sketching, and I think because I'm good at it, and I need to bring back something while I'm not doing anything. I'm just applying for jobs, so while applying for the jobs, I might as well just do it, something like this. So yeah, right now, currently, I am watching SRAM. I don't know the Costoria. Oh my god, what the fuck? I don't know what version is that because I can't pronounce it, but the Lovro and Ivanman. And what else? When I was reading Achilles, I was I knew it was clear, of course, and I also knew one of them were gonna die. Spoilers. Like if you are planning to read, then do not skip this part. As if someone even cares. Like if someone is even watching the video. Anyways, yeah. So while watching it, and the name is the Song of Achilles, so I thought the book would be from Achilles' POV, but it was from Patroclus. And then I realized I thought Patroclus was gonna die, but when I started reading, it was from his POV, so I was like, Achilles is gonna die. I was not familiar with Achilles and Patroclus and the whole mythology of Greek. I knew the fall of Troy, so I know Odysseus, I knew Helen, Paris, I know Menelaus, I knew them, but I didn't know these people. So, and then yeah, the fate, the prophecy itself said Achilles is gonna die. So, what has Hector ever done to me? That quote is haunting me. Like, for someone who reads a lot, they would get a subtle foreshadowing every time some sentence is used for like as a hyperbole or like as many times. Like, I just couldn't get why Achilles kept saying, "What has Hector ever done to me?" And then when Hector actually gave him a reason, first I was like, Patroclus is gonna die. Achilles is gonna die. Patroclus died. Achilles died. Both of them. Briseis died. Thetis. God, you were a diva and I liked you, but no. Okay, Thetis, thank you. Thank you. Achilles and Patroclus together, underworld. If I'm getting a tattoo, I would get. I know that this is very good. He's half of my soul, as poet says, but I think I would get. I'm made of memories because I myself am made of memories. That's kind of like very good. And what else? I just talked about. And I also realized the previous video was the worst video there, in which I didn't mention my two boyfriends, Shane Hollander and Ilya Rosna. I need to mention them. Like, it's my whole personality right now. Like, I need to mention them everywhere I go. And yeah, I also when I made my sister watch it, she watched it and she was like, yes, it's good. But she didn't go crazy like I did. So I was like kind of disappointed. And then I made two of my best friends watch it. One of them, she is not really into cinema, so she had barely like watched. I could count on finger how many movies or shows she had watched. She's not into that. So when she was watching, she was not showing reactions. I was like, is she getting bored? So I subtly like just paused the video, the episode, and I started talking about something else. And then when she was making Maggie for us, I recited the whole 6 episodes to her. Like, I have the dialogues. So, and then one of my good friends, yes, closest friend, when I made her watch, she had reactions which I didn't expect. For someone who's, I think she's only watched 2 ever gay shows. One of them is Heartstopper, And the next is heated rivalry. Like those two don't even like. Heartstopper is a puppy love and heated rivalry. So I thought she would not have the reaction, but she liked it. She liked Ilya Rosnov, of course. She immediately started following Connor. She posted them on her Pinterest. She also posted story. So it's like, yeah, now this is what I'm talking about. I'm I, I'm so glad she watched, because then when the second season airs, we'll watch it together, like actually together. And I think I might post reaction too. And what else? I'm on the second episode of SRAM. That means shame. So yeah, learning French, heated rivalry, Scrum, Sanga Achilles, sketching, job hunting. Yeah, I'm gonna end it. Yeah, I just yapped. What the fuck? Stay cold. Oh my god.